what is the impact of pre-K or earlier even childhood education on being able to read? And what are some of those skills, Dr. BRATSCH-HINES?
The skills, so they begin at birth. So this is something that we think about. So of course, children need to learn how to connect what a sound of a letter is with what the letter looks like. They need to be able to have that awareness of sounds. But beyond that, I mean, we're talking about things that are key that can begin, again, at birth, certainly in preschool and pre-K. Oral language skills is vital. Having a strong vocabulary, learning how to speak the language of school, that's called academic language. I'm literally looking at my list of 25 things here, but then it also goes to like less immediate skills that are teachable to things that that parents and educators can help with. So we're talking about things like having the ability to remember and retrieve information they've had before, learning to think abstractly, being able to reflect and interpret what they hear and what they read and what they see. So all of these things are key skills that teachers from the very beginning can help students with. And you know, if we think about pre-K in particular, where there's a lot of emphasis on how does pre-K impact students? And we do have pretty good evidence over decades of research that the investments that are made in pre-K are essential to helping students become ready for school. There's some mixed evidence about how long some of those pre-K gains last, and maybe some of our other colleagues can speak to that. But I think the message is clear that those investments are key.
Thank you very much. Dr. Graham, anything to add?
I won't add too much. I mean, Dr. BRATSCH-HINES really hit on a number of things there. For me, I think the most important things are vocabulary acquisition, allowing children to make sounds, hear words. The more they're able to connect those sounds to letters and those letters to words and build their vocabulary base, the better off they will be downrange from a reading achievement, reading proficiency standpoint. So that's all I will add.
Dr. Soliday Hong?
I'll just add that we have some, like Mary suggested, there's a lot of evidence related to early care and education broadly, related to Head Start and other kinds of targeted programs for children and families with low income. There's also evidence from state pre-K programs like North Carolina, where we do see that effects last through 3rd grade and also through 8th grade. So children who are in high quality pre-K programs are showing better reading comprehension, and broadly their literacy skills are improved. Another facet that we don't think a lot about is the way that literacy facilitates math knowledge, because as you get more advanced in your math skills, you have to be able to read and understand complex word problems. And so that underlying literacy skill also contributes to better math scores.
That definition and those definitions of high quality, it can't, to me, it's not enough if children only experience that type of quality schooling environment in pre-K. It really has to extend into elementary school and of course beyond. That students really need to have exposure to effective teachers and effective teaching all the way, you know, post pre-K. So it's, you know, same as I talked about with 3rd grade, you can't put everything in a 3rd grade basket. You also can't put everything in a pre-K basket. So it's really this kind of starting early, but knowing that there's a cumulative effect of education that's really going to impact students' acquisition of reading.